Could we have a new named storm system in the Western Pacific? That is the big question. We do have a broad area of low pressure that is going to increase rainfall across Mindanao and into Visayas. So even if we have a depression or a tropical storm, it's not going to change too much of the impacts, where I do expect still some flooding rains along northeastern areas of Mindanao. Maybe even parts of Davao, you're already seeing some increase in cloud cover and showers out there, but also over towards Tacloban, Siargao, and yes, I know it's been dry in parts of Cebu, but you do have some rain in your forecast. I'm meteorologist Robert Speta. Let's break down what we're expecting here across the southern half of the Philippines. You can see we're at a guidance from the ECMWF. It does expect us to almost linger off of our east coast, just kind of straddling the coastal area there. A lot of these towns along the eastern seaboard, no stranger to full-on typhoons, absolutely devastated with storms past, including 3 years ago to the day where we were just recovering from super typhoon, should I say, Odette, which raked right over where you can see the low pressure area here by Thursday and the Friday. That is the island of Siargao, still lasting impacts from that. But then you can see our little tropical low kind of starts to meander off towards the west as we head into the end of the week through the weekend, straddling the southern periphery of our shear line, which is set up right in here. And that is going to continue to increase that onshore flow throughout the week, heading into the weekend, bringing scattered showers and rainfall across a good portion of the Philippines. Now, I did mention, low pressure area. The Japan Meteorological Agency in the next 24 hours is saying this is going to be an LPA. Now, they do not have a TD or tropical depression or tropical storm on it just yet, but they do have that LPA, which is just a step or two away. Just needs to get a bit more organized. In fact, you can see where that low level center is based on ASCAT imagery. So people that are saying, you're hyping this up, this isn't, no agency's calling this. One, JMA does say in the next 24 hours we got a low. Two, Pagasa does have a high chance of development. And three, ASCAT imagery right here showing that low level circulation just southeast of Mindanao, which puts it way close to the equator. I mean, even storms like Bofa were a little bit further towards the north. And I think that goes back to why this is just so disorganized. The low-level center, and you can even see even here, right in here, the convection right there. I believe that's where our LLC is. It is in a region that doesn't have much Coriolis force. So even with a little low, you can still have convection. But since we have such a lack of that Coriolis force taking place, I am fairly confident we're not going to see this rapidly intensify. We're not going to see a true Philippine Sea effect take place here. Meaning, going from a tropical depression to a super typhoon in 24 hours. I do not expect that. But I do anticipate just this to continue to track off towards the west into the Sulu Sea, over towards Palawan, and all the while trailing in interaction with a cold surge and a northeast monsoon towards the north, thus increasing rainfall for the east coast of Mindanao and eastern areas of Visayas. So I'm going to go back to that graphic real quick. I mean, this is indicating 200 to 300 millimeters right in here, up and down the east coast of Visayas too. We still got some scattered showers, at least a little bit of a break for the most part heading into the weekend for our Cagayan Valley. They've been getting a lot of rain. Actually, if this stays further towards the south, it will be a vast improvement for their forecast there, which it's been very soggy. Floodwaters still can rise fast, especially in these areas further towards the south, as well as that chance of landslide. So just keep some of these tips in mind when you're thinking ahead of the storm. Prepared to evacuate if you need to. If you don't, good. But I think that you just need to stay aware, especially if you live in a low-lying area near a river out here. Places like the Cagayan de Oro, we've seen water levels rises pretty quickly once the water builds up into central areas of Mindanao. So, yeah, still got plenty to talk about here with this, I hesitate to call it a storm, broad area of low, tropical low. It is not named yet, so keep that in mind. And Pagasa may not name it. I know on titles I've been putting a Philippine name in there, but I refuse to say it during the video just yet because it's just not named at this point. But if it does get even a little bit more organized and it becomes a tropical depression, may not get that international name, but Pagasa has a lower threshold than JMA for naming storm systems. So, yeah, for now, though, here on our Tuesday, I mean, easterlies with this tropical low continue to flow onshore across parts of Mindanao over towards Visayas, and thus, yes, you got those scattered showers out there for you. And as I mentioned, it could get heavy at times. While all this is keeping the moisture further south, though, we're actually seeing not too bad of weather further towards the north across parts of central and northern Luzon. Oh, hey, I forgot to say this at the beginning of the update, and I wanted to. I'm terrible at marketing. I'm more concerned with the actual weather information. I should be better at marketing. But if you watched all the way through, it means you like these updates, and maybe you want to help out the channel. So check out down below, you see the nice cool merch. So I've been trying some designs like this cool little Philippine sea effect design, Westpac weather, trampoline alert poster for our Okinawa friends. And if you are a good graphic designer and maybe you want to work with me, hey, let me know. But still got one more week of discounts. I think it's 25% discount at our shop if you want to buy any Westpac weather merch. This is just a little taste of it. I've been trying to put some stuff in there. So, yeah, I'm not great at graphic design. I am not a good advertiser, which you can see right here. But I do like helping you guys out with these weather forecasts. So if you buy the merch, I get a percentage of that income, which helps me out here. Or you just want to help out and donate on Patreon, either way. But key thing right now, though, yeah, this is not a named storm, but it is still right down in here. You have that moisture flow wrapping it around just towards the north, which is going to increase showers across the east coast of Visayas and Mindanao, and definitely that threat of some flooding rains, and even over towards Palawan and into southern Vietnam eventually. So there's plenty to talk about over the next few days, which is why I'll probably have another video when you guys wake up in the morning. But key thing right now, stay safe out there.